Welcome to this quick tutorial for Eyes of Hellfire, emphasis on the quick, and we're going to cover the basics of the game. Eyes of Hellfire is best played with 3 to 5 players, and we're not going to show you everything because you have to discover that too. We love our cutscenes, but if you do want to skip them at any point, you can press escape. For some of them, you have to wait for everyone to hit escape before you can continue. When you start a new session, you will be given a curse. Each player has a curse they need to lift in a certain way, but doing so goes against the good of the group. Remember to keep your curse a secret, as whoever has the Eyes of Hellfire will try and guess your curse if you manage to escape. You start your turn with cards in hand. These cards allow you to interact with the world. You can move by using WASD on your keyboard, or you can also use your mouse as well. To interact with an item, you can head up to it, you can click using your mouse, you can click space, or you can just hit enter. Okay, but I mentioned using your cards. So if we head down to this interactable here, and you see it requires 1 fight. What you need is a card that is the equivalent or higher, so you can actually drag it using your mouse, or you can use your keyboard and press enter to do it as well. Unfortunately, doing so though, however, lost me some Vigor, which you see over here. And Vigor is a flexible resource that you use to create new cards. So for example, oh, look at this. I can gain 1 Vigor. Very nice. All right, let's say you want a different card, so maybe some move. Now you notice that I have 0 Vigor here. That's all right. What you can do is you can drag one of the cards over and discard for Vigor. Then you click on the Vigor symbol and you can create a new card. So I want some move. And remember, you can create these cards in advance, so you don't have to wait around till you get to an interactable. So for example, if you wanted to create more fight, preempting an attack on a monster, for example, you can quickly discard and have it ready to rumble. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, there are monsters. When you play the game, you may come across seals, and seals are super useful to trade in at the host table for very powerful cards. Where to find the host table? Well, that's for you to find out. We have in-game shortcuts too. C is for curse, P is for character, I is for inventory, H is for cards, J is for journal, and M is for map. If you want to find your objectives, look to the top left of your screen. Pro tip, if you want to select things easily, use the tab button to cycle through interactables. You can move freely, but only in one section of the room. If you want to move to the next section, you have to spend a move card. A drop zone appears for the card. Ah, a monster. You can choose to fight or run away. Sorry, forgot to warn you about the traps. After you get trapped, you get to choose between 2 options. I feel a bit mean to have scared you with that trap earlier, so don't worry, there is a way to detect them and disarm them. So what you can do is play careful steps to detect traps. And I have a feeling there's just one maybe around. Ah, there it is. Right there, exactly. So what you do is you carefully go closer up to it, select it, and you can disarm it with search. But what about if you're out of cards, out of Vigor, can't do anything else? Well, it's best then to end your turn. And once everyone has ended their turn, you end up in the Gathering. We use proximity chat throughout Eyes of Hellfire, but within the Gathering, you can hear your friends regardless of where they are within the lodge. This is the perfect time to coordinate all of your plans because who knows what lies beyond the next corridor. Remember to be careful and plan accordingly because you can become wounded when your health is 0. To revive them, you can highlight them and use search to do so. Now, just bear in mind that anytime they're downed, it takes an increasing amount of search to do so. You can also select other characters to see their statistics, and you do get the option to steal from them, but you wouldn't do such a thing, would you?
Mario is feigning ignorance by thinking he has to play like 3 search and 1 move to pick me up. He stole something from me.
I have an idea for this one.
I wonder who I'm going to vote for.
Even I betray myself. Jesus.
You're like, I agree.
So yeah, if you plan on stealing from anyone, do it stealthily. One last thing before I go. Only 1 player needs to buy Eyes of Hellfire. Using Steam's Friends Pass, up to 4 players can play for free. So what are you waiting for? Head along to the Eyes of Hellfire Steam page. The link is in the description below. We're heading to early access this August.